Hey guys, so we're back at it again with this turd. I figured I'd show you real quick since I made a huge mess in here. If I can hold my light at the same time. Oh, also that catches right now, so we'll just do that. It's a $200 car, who cares? But you can see the steering wheel's in there. I still got to figure out something to wire up the airbag and the horns. But you can see the paddle shifts are on there, and I kind of got some sort of, what you'd say, what's the right word? Bracket there. Oh, I don't want that zoom. But it's a rough bracket there to hold that on, those steering wheel controls. I'm sure I'll get something a little fancier at some point. What I just did in here, though, that made a huge mess, I was moving the chair, and I had the bright idea to leave a can of Krylon in here. And, you could probably guess the rest, but basically punctured the can, got it everywhere. Got it all up on here, but I'll worry about that when I get to it. Probably a razor blade or something. Once that dries, it'll come right off. I'm not too worried about it. But for the time being, I've been chasing all these wiring gremlins. I have. And they're gremlins of my own doing. Because I decided that I would cut all those wires out before I got power to everything. And all those wires I thought I cut out for the airbag system, yeah, that wasn't just the airbag. So it was a lot of it was for the CAN bus system on these things. And I will say I'm learning a lot about Chrysler's security gateway. So I don't know. Take that how you will. That sounds a little suspicious if you overthink it too much. But yeah, I'm learning all about their security gateway system, trying to undo the problems I've caused on this thing. But, live and learn. It'll be something to know for next time. And, that's pretty much what I've been up to. Is just fixing all those little wiring gremlins, stuff like that I caused. I didn't forget that I caused them. But, yeah, fuel cell's out again. I still want to get some fuel tank foam, or fuel cell foam for that, just to stick under the pickup on that fuel filter housing. And if my light will come this way and work with me. Intake's on. And a couple other things are done. Computer's back there. I'm basically, so after wiring up what I did manage to get the OBD2 scan tool to work. So having codes to kind of point me in the right direction makes it a little easier. Not much, but makes it a little easier. So, especially if you're kind of like ADHD or something, and you just jump around everywhere all the time. If you just have something that's like, hey, look at this first. I'm like, okay. But either way, I'll show you guys with all this shit, and pardon my language, all this stuff, powered up and everything. Probably the next video I put up, because I'm gonna need a little more time to go through and undo all the goofy stuff I did to this thing. So, but it's still getting there. It's taking some time, mostly because silly stuff. But if there's one lesson to be learned, it's if you can learn from me before you cut anything out of a harness, power it on, and then if you think you might not need something, then unplug it, and then see if stuff goes wonky, and then you'll know if you want to keep it or not. Don't be like me and just start cutting stuff left, right, and center because, you're like, oh, we're going to get so much done and yada, yada, yada. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, crap, I cut my CAN bus system out. And no, I can't scan OBD2 codes. Which that was fixed, but that took me like 2-3 days. And now, I'm sure everybody knows how fun it is going through schematics and everything. And I'll still have to make it look pretty. I'll watch out for the noise volume warning. There it is. I'll fix that eventually, I promise. Well, you can see down here, I still gotta tidy this all up. It does not look pretty. This is the OBD2 port. And then here's one of the part of the, well, I should say it's a star connector bit there. And then the security gateway is somewhere down here and right here. So it's sitting there. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to go and clean all this up because that's, you know, leaving that hanging like that would look like garbage. But yeah, I'll show you guys sooner than later this thing actually with power on it and everything. Which, you know, it's mostly working. I can get to the performance pages and all that, but there's a couple codes I'm getting where it's not communicating with certain modules. And, you know, she's being stubborn. She don't want to start, so I'm working those out and we'll see what happens. But anyways, you guys take care, and you know, hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and hopefully I'll have another video for you guys before Christmas, but we'll see. And oh, last thing too, I don't know if you noticed, but I did change the hood a bit too, so once I finally get most everything else done, I actually start worrying about body work. I'll try to get this pretty. But you can see I closed off that scoop there because I was worried about it forcing too much air under the hood, and then it wouldn't allow enough air to get through that radiator, because it's not like this grill's huge to begin with too. So yeah, there's that. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. But either way, you guys have a good one, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.